What you believe about the resurrection matters. And there is a huge difference between I think it's true and I believe it's true. And the church is full of people who say, I think it's true. That's why I go to church. I think it's true. Let me ask you, do you think it's true or do you believe it's true? Are you just a thinker or a believer? You know, we saw the words of Jesus about this very thing last week. It's in John 14, verse 11. Believe me. Don't just think about it. Believe me when I say that I am in the Father and the Father is in me. Or at least believe on the evidence of the miracles themselves. So if Jesus performs a miracle, did he perform the miracle? I think he did. Jesus is saying, no. Start believing. Start believing. And if you can't believe it, then at least believe the evidence. Start with the evidence itself. That's why the study of the resurrection, like we've been doing the last couple of Sundays, is so important, because it's about the evidence of the resurrection. Once you grab and understand that the evidence supports everything about it, all of a sudden it's something that wow, I can believe this. It's more than just thinking that it happened, but believing in it. When you're having trouble getting from just thinking that the resurrection happened to really believing that the resurrection happened, start with what Jesus said to do. At least believe on the evidence of the miracles themselves. The second thing that you have to do to discover Jesus is, the first thing is discover the story. The second thing is discover the Word. Discover the Word. You see that in Luke 24, verses 25 and 27. And he said to them, O foolish ones, and slow of heart to believe all that the prophets have spoken. Was it not necessary that the Christ should suffer these things and enter into his glory? And beginning with Moses and all the prophets, he interpreted to them in all the scriptures the things concerning himself. This is one of the most important principles of discovery. Study what the Bible teaches about Jesus from the Old Testament through the New Testament. I had this discussion yesterday, as a matter of fact, with a friend of mine. He's Jewish. Have you studied what the prophets said about Jesus? And he said, well, no. You know, there are over 300 prophecies in the Old Testament about Jesus. Over 300 prophecies in the Old Testament about Jesus.